Testing for sound. Welcome everybody to the Igloo here in Jacksonville, Florida, where your Daytona Swamp Rabbits are taking on the Charleston Junior Stingrays here in game number 3 of the Jacksonville Holiday Classic. Thanks for joining us here live on the KPHN. We've got just under a minute and a half of warm-ups left, so let's get down with our roster. Today's roster for your Daytona Swamp Rabbits: number 4, Jaden Ditsunin; number 7, Michael Browerman; number 8, Sebastian Schaefer; number 11, Sam Hemme; number 12, Luke Cusmano; number 13, Ethan Resendez; number 19, Alex Kozak; number 21, Luke Williamson; number 23, Aiden Kirschbaum; number 24, Chase Poole; number 26, Andrew Fogler; number 27, Larry Lauer; number 33, Josh Reagan; number 77, Easton Grimes; number 83, Brendan McMullen. Goaltenders today: number 31, Angelo McGovern; and number 35, Carson Miller. Also playing up this weekend for the Swamp Rabbits, number 15, Dylan Alcaves, and number 88, Braden Sturba. Not participating in today's game, number 29, Kyler Broadus, number 74, Seth Canada, number 14, Eric Rose Jr. Thanks for joining us here. It has been a great weekend of hockey so far. Rabbits came up with a big win Friday night over the Raptors. They ended up this morning with a nice lead, but ended up being a close call, winning that final game against the Carolina Thunder 6-5. And now we're heading up against the Charleston Junior Stingrays here for this game 3. Tomorrow's game officially is going to be that championship game starting at 3 p.m. for your Daytona Swamp Rabbits. So join us here so you can watch that live as the face-off starts at 3 p.m. We don't know who it is we're going to be playing against. It is going to be decided between the winner of the Raptors Thunder game tomorrow morning. One, two, three, Rabbits, as we get ready to head to center ice for the face-off. Looking to start in net today is going to be number 31, Angelo McGovern. Let's get going for the face-off. It's going to be McMullen at center with Lauer to the left. Up top, it is Andrew Fogler on the back end, Reagan and Browerman. Browerman playing that puck up against the boards as the Stingrays forced to bring it back into their own zone, sending it hard through center ice. Lauer trying to pop that puck back in. Stingrays dump it in deep. Reagan going after it. Reagan gets it around the backside of McGovern. Forward pass from McMullen to Lauer. Lauer able to lob it in towards the goaltender. Stingrays with it in their own zone, moving it out towards center ice. Fresh legs on the ice for the Rabbits as the puck comes around the backside of McGovern. McGovern's got that puck loose. Ooh, that is shaky start on that one. Here comes Kozak. Kozak tipping it in as he gets his stick caught up with the Stingrays. Stingrays clear. Grimes going after it on the back end. Now taking it around the backside of McGovern. Grimes tried to get that pass up the way to Kozak, but it got tipped. Again, along the side, Stingrays going in once more. Hemi out on the ice. Stingrays with it in the corner, tapped away by the Rabbits. Kozak passes it across the way, trying to get it up the way to Williamson. Hemi tapping that puck out of there, fighting for it in the corner now. It's going to be Kozak coming up with the puck. Kozak gets pinned up against the boards as the Stingrays fight after it once more. Save by McGovern with 12 left to go in this game. What the actual... Oh my gosh. Sneaky. As the Stingrays with that puck around the backside of the... in front of McGovern.
You doing that?
Yeah. Sorry, got a surprise visitor here at the Igloo right now. Here comes the Rabbits into the zone. It's going to be Browerman with it. He holds back. Stingrays pick it off at center ice, making a drive into the zone, looking to get past Poole. Poole pushing him out to the edge. Shot saved by McGovern. Over to the side. Here comes Titsunen with the puck now. Stingrays cleared around the backside of McGovern once more. Poole with it. Fighting forward around the backside of the net. Spins it up the way up to Titsunen. Titsunen able to get it cleared out to center. Stingrays pull it back once again into the Rabbit zone. All the way down to for icing on the Rabbits with 11:01 left to go in this first period. We're going to go all the way back. Absolutely are. Holy cow.
Yeah,
All right, off the face-off. Kirschbaum takes that draw as the puck gets sent around the backside of McGovern once more. Schaefer going after it up at the top of the ice. Kirschbaum comes up with the puck. Kirschbaum trying to hold on to it. Stingrays again with it, lobbing it towards the net, putting it in the back of the net. At 10:40 left to go on the first. Mullen at center with Lauer to the left. Up top is Fogler. On the back end, it is going to be Reagan and Grimes. Stingrays once again into the zone, looking for a shot off on McGovern. Saved by McGovern. Puck comes around to the near side once more. As the Stingrays going after it, McMullen spinning it back around along the boards as Lauer tried to get it cleared. Stingrays keeping it into the Rabbit zone. Here comes McMullen. McMullen with a pass up to Lauer. Lauer making his way through, holding it, getting to the slot, takes a shot, save. I got high tech now.
Yeah, I know. Listen, the whole feed with this whole thing, this is pretty cool. Fancy. Where was this shit when we were?
I know. It was not even thought of at that time. Face off coming to the glove side of Stingrays goaltender with McMullen in at center. Right off the face off, Browerman tried to get a shot off there. Hard shot, not able to get it through traffic. Puck gets cleared all the way out deep into the Stingray zone as Hemi going for it. Hemi trying to turn it around. Browerman gets hit hard up against the boards, but it's going to be McMullen coming up with it. Here comes McMullen going coast to coast, wrapping it around the backside of the net. Oh, try to get it up to Browerman, but that puck comes loose yet again. Lauer going to get to it first. Lauer with it in the corner. Lauer takes a hit up against the boards once more. Rabbits trying to get it out of their zone. Here comes McMullen. McMullen gets it out to center ice, but the Stingrays pick it up. Fresh legs on the ice coming now for the Rabbits as Poole goes after it in the corner. Poole picking it up around the backside of the net, passes it up the way to Kozak. Kozak with it, making a drive, going in, try to get a shot off, got that puck stripped out from underneath him, and the Stingrays take it away again. Stingrays once more. Browerman tried to stop after it. Poole going for it. Poole looking to set it up with Resendez. Resendez out there with Williamson now. Drops it back to Browerman. Browerman tried to get it back over. And it's going to be an offsides on the Rabbits with 8:35 left to go here in this first period. Yeah, so when I hit like who did what or anything like that, it automatically can tag the number and it'll pull a 10-second clip.
And he can get stats.
Yep. All right. Grimes in there now, trying to get it over to the side. Back to Resendez. Resendez dumping it in deep into the Stingray zone. Stingrays get it around the backside of their own goaltender. Grimes fighting hard for it. Offsides. Oh, nope. We're going to have a penalty coming up here now. Nope. Yeah, penalty coming up against Kozak. All right, so Rabbits are going to be on a penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. It's 13-minute periods with a 2-minute penalties on those assessed. All right, Rabbits with it. Rabbits able to get it cleared. Williamson, Resendez, Grimes and Reagan out on the ice right now. Reagan try to get it up and out. Gets sent towards the front of McGovern again, but Grimes able to get it cleared. Resendez looking forward in the corner. Puck comes back up through center by the Stingrays. They're in the Rabbit zone once more, looking to get around Grimes in the corner. Looking to wrap it. He still has it at the circle. Shot to the bottom circle. Gets poked away by Williamson. Williamson is able to get it over to the side to Grimes. Grimes tried to get it cleared as the Stingrays cycling it around the Rabbit zone. Backhand shot. Save by McGovern. So see, I can hit save by McGovern and it'll pull a clip and she's going to get it. Yeah. 1:09 left to go in at the penalty kill for the Rabbits. Out there on the ice now, it is McMullen taking the face-off. It's picked out to center ice. Stingrays getting it back together again as they make another drive into the zone. Browerman clearing it. In front of the net, shot, score. Oh no. Was it behind? I thought it went in the net. Holy cats, I thought that went in the net. I was thrown. That was not a score, which is okay by me because there's still 42 seconds left for the Rabbits to work to kill this penalty. And now the net is back in its spot. And now we're back on the ice. Here we go. Face-off coming to the stick side of McGovern. Puck just sitting there. Stingrays looking to get it around. They shovel it through center ice. Rabbits deflect it. Hemi at the top of the boards there trying to go after it. Browerman trying to poke it out of the way. Comes up to the top of the boards, and here comes Ditsunen. Ditsunen tosses it up the way over to McMullen. McMullen holding his own through traffic. Gets picked up again by the Stingrays. Great job by Browerman keeping it in at the blue line. Stingrays with it on the backside of the net. 10 seconds to go in the penalty kill for the Rabbits. Browerman again trying to get that puck away. He's chasing after it around the backside of McGovern. We are back at full strength as Kozak makes his way to the ice. Shot wide in front of McGovern as Kozak makes his way through. And now back into the Stingray zone. Try to get it up the way to Alcaves. Alcaves going to try and grab it along the boards. Sturba giving him a hand. Poole at the boards to try and stop it. Puck gets deflected up and out of play. I don't know if we saw you or not. Face-off coming to the stick side of, I know, of the Stingrays goaltender. Kirschbaum taking the face-off with Kuzmano and Schaefer out there. Grimes keeping it in at the blue line. Comes around the backside of the net once more. Again, Reagan stopping it at the top of the ice again. It gets picked up and out. Here come the Stingrays going in. Looking to get past Grimes. Gets the shot off on McGovern. Saved by McGovern. Stingrays again, shoveling it towards the net. Another save by McGovern. Gismano able to get it cleared deep into the Stingray zone. Stingrays pick it up. Around the backside of the net with 5:20 left to go in this period. Puck comes back out to center. Reagan has it, flinging it back towards center ice. Here comes Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum making it go. Kirschbaum with a shot. Puck is loose.
That's off.
Got a couple shots off there, but here come the Stingrays again into the Rabbit zone. Hemi trying to keep pace with them as the Stingrays pass it along the way. Kuzmano trying to get it cleared. Stingrays pick it up once more. Browerman with it. Browerman up against the glass. Not able to get it past the blue line. Stingrays dump it in deep once more. Hemi has it. Hemi's going to be able to make a drive as he passes it up the way to to McMullen. Stingrays again in on it. Looking for a shot, narrow in front of McGovern. Vogler out there trying to get to it. Stingrays looking for a once up, and a save by McGovern. 4 minutes left to go in this first period. McMullen again on that face-off as it's in the corner. Rabbits looking to get it cleared. Vogler trying to get his stick in on it. Shot deflected by McGovern. Puck comes out to the center ice again. Stingrays going after it. Making another move into the Rabbit zone as Hemi gets laid out there at the circle. Picked up along the way by McMullen. Tried to get it up to Vogler. Vogler going to have a chance to get to it here at center. But the Stingrays pick it up once more. Puck goes all the way down around the backside of McGovern. Poole's going to get to it. Poole with it. Playing it up against the glass. Try to get it cleared. Bouncing puck now sent back into the corner. Poole's going to get it at the top of the ice in the Rabbit zone. Poole sending it up the boards. It gets tipped all the way deep into Stingray zone as here they come on the backside of the net in the Stingrays territory. Stingrays quick to turn it. Poole with it. Spinning it around. Looking to get around the official once more. We're looking to take out a third official in this game. We've taken an official out in every single game we've played so far. So it's just really a matter of time at this point. Kozak trying to go for it. Great move by Poole to get that puck up and out of there. He gets it up and moved. Here comes Resendez. And a penalty coming up. Nice job. Penalty coming up against the Stingrays now as the Rabbits are going on a power play with 2:24 left to go here in this first period.
Nice draw that penalty.
He has gotten so aggressive out there. It's crazy. I mean, it really is unbelievable. Kozak in to take the face off. Gets it back of the way to Grimes. Grimes shot through the slot. Rabbits looking to get a rebound on that one. Puck again from the circle. Stopped at the blue line by Reagan. Reagan gets it up the way to Williamson. Puck comes loose as Williamson's pass gets deflected to center ice. Grimes passes it over across the way to Reagan. Reagan back to Resendez. Kozak there to back him up. Here comes Resendez from the circle. Tried to get a pass, or didn't get a pass off. Passing it again up against the boards. And it's going to come all the way back down over to McGovern, who's going to tap it up to Grimes. Grimes with it. Plays it along the boards over to Kozak. I'm sorry, over to Resendez. Reagan trying to stay on his edge there. Just got a brand new pair of skates, too. Here comes Reagan. Reagan's got it pinned at the top of the boards. Here come the Stingrays once more. Puck gets deflected to the side by Browerman. Browerman moving it. Going to take it through center now. Browerman, cross ice pass over to Alcaves. Alcaves taps it in and goes after it himself around the backside of the net. There comes Ditsunen in the corner. Browerman with it once more, passing it up the way over to Reagan. Reagan from the blue line, fires through traffic. Puck is loose as Alcaves dives for that one. Again, Reagan fires through traffic, another deflection. 15 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits as another deflected shot to the side. Puck gets deflected up again to the top of the blue line, and the Stingrays pop it out, and that should be it for them killing that penalty. Rabbits are we're all back to full strength again. There we go. Too many men on the ice for the Stingrays. Oh, interference coming out here now on. 10 white minor penalty interference. Rabbits going back on another power play with 21 seconds left to go here in this first period. Here we go. Kozak on the faceoff. Comes up to that blue line. Pool's going to have to chase it all the way down deep into the Rabbit zone. Browerman's going to get to it first. Browerman with it. He's going to go back around the backside. Oh, nope. He's going to just take it right down the middle, through center ice, and into Stingray zone, taking a shot. And that's going to be the last shot of this first period. Thanks for joining us here live on the KPHN for the Jacksonville Holiday Classic Tournament here in Jacksonville, Florida. We are at the Community First Igloo, where two great pads of ice to be playing some good hockey. Coming into game 3 of this tournament, Rabbits looking at a 2-0 record right now. But guess what? So are the Stingrays. They've got a 2-0 record as well. So either way, tomorrow we will be playing at 3 p.m. You can watch that live here on the KPHN for that championship game for this division. Oh, shoot. All right, starting this second period here now. With Kozak at center, Williamson to the left. That means it's going to be Resendez to the right. On the back end, it's going to be Reagan and Grimes. Resendez around the back side of the net. Sending it across the way over to Kozak. Kozak with the wraparound. I don't know what's going on over here. Okay. All right. Face off coming to the glove side of the goaltender, or stick side of the goaltender. Here we go. Puck comes back through traffic. Shot by Reagan. Puck comes all the way down deep into the Rabbit zone. Rabbits are going to come up with it. Cross ice pass, gets it deflected up the way to Resendez. Resendez making his way through back into the Stingray zone. Resendez drawing a penalty now. That's going to be a hooking. He did not fall on his own. All right. Rabbits are now on have the advantage. 5-on-3 advantage for the Rabbits. Here he comes. Reagan over to Browerman. Browerman fires through traffic. Puck is lost. I think it got stuck on the side of the net. Goaltender saved it. Nope, it got stuck in the goal. It got stuck in the goaltender. All right, once more with feeling. Kozak wins that face-off, gets it back to Browerman. Williamson, I'm sorry, Resendez to Browerman, back to Reagan again. That puck is loose, and Stingrays come up with it. Stingrays looking to make a drive through, dumping it in deep into the Rabbit zone. It's going to be Reagan coming up with it. Reagan with it. 20 seconds left to go on the first penalty on the Stingrays. Reagan gets it to Williamson. Williamson driving it in deep into the Stingray zone. Gets it over to this side too. Browerman fires. Another great save by that goaltender. 8 seconds left to go in the first penalty. That's going to be on number 10 on White. Still 3-on-5 for the Rabbits. With McMullen taking the face-off, Fogler to the left, Lauer to the right. Browerman and Reagan still out on the ice. Here they go. Here comes Browerman, keeping it in on the blue line. Shot deflected. We're now at a 4-on-5 right now as Rabbits still on that power play. Reagan with the missed opportunity means the Stingrays trying to push it out towards McGovern. Oh, they're hooked together. McMullen, no, who is that? It was going to be McMullen and number 7 got caught up and they got hooked together on their face mask. That's hilarious. All right, McMullen again on the faceoff, wins that draw, gets it back to Poole. Poole with it, passes it up the way to Lauer. Lauer able to tap it back to Poole. Poole sending it up the line, trying to get it out of there. Stingrays get it. They lob it up high to the top of the boards, not able to keep a hold of it as Fogler goes after it. Puck gets deflected in deep back into the Rabbit zone. Poole with it, turning it around. Scrumming hard for that puck in the corner. McMullen comes up to give him a hand. McMullen takes it around the backside of McGovern. Gets poked out of the way as Poole's there to back him up. Poole fighting for it as that puck comes back out to center. With 10 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. McMullen trying to get a stick out there to get that piece of that puck. Rabbits on the power play right now. And that means we are back at full strength here as time has expired for the Stingrays. Fogler going in, passes it to Lauer. Lauer tried to get a shot off, gets deflected off the skate of the Stingrays. Stingrays take it around the backside of their goaltender again, playing it up the boards. Rabbits not able to keep it in. Stingrays moving it through the center. Poole pushing them to the outside or on the backside of the net. They set it up in front of McGovern. It's deflected high and wide. Poole with it. Gets it cleared all the way down deep into the Stingray zone. It's going to be icing on the Rabbits with 10:38 left to go in this second period. We're going to go all the way back. All right. Kirschbaum off the faceoff, saved by shot on McGovern. He thought he had it, and it bounced up and over his stick with 10:35 left to go here in this second period. Yeah. All right, Kirschbaum in again at center for the faceoff. Stingrays trying to get to it. Kirschbaum able to kick it back in deep into the Stingray zone. Schaefer with it, trying to get something going as the Stingrays get it back once again. Here comes Browerman, getting his stick out of there, looking for another shot on McGovern. McGovern save. I wish that this would have an option when I hit save. I could like set who my goalie is for the day, and it would just pull up the goaltender for the save. I got to do it each time. Well, I mean, it asks, so I mean, I could just ignore it, but yeah. Face off coming to the glove side of McGovern as another shot wide of net. Grimes trying to get to it up against the top corner in the boards. Ditsunen coming out with it. Here comes Ditsunen with a cross-ice pass over to Sturba. Sturba trying to make his way through. Alcabe's there to stop it up against the boards. Gets it back center up to Ditsunen. Grimes keeping it in. Alcave shoots. Save.
Chase's old coaches from up north.
All right, face off coming to the goaltender stick side as Alcave takes the draw. He's sticking in with it as the puck gets deflected up against the glass. Hemi and Reagan on the back end on defense. Ditsunin up against the boards, trying to get it over to Sturba. Sturba gets it over to Alcaves. Alcaves trying to hold on to it. He's able to tap it through center ice, and the Stingrays get it in their own zone. But a missed pass means they've got to go deeper into their area. Puck is deflecting high. Reagan trying to get a shot off from the blue line and a whiffed shot. Again, triple pass moving into a one-timer is not working on that one for the Stingrays. And as it's grabbed by Alcaves, Alcaves hit from behind, keeping it going. Delayed penalty coming up against the Stingrays. So Rabbits are going back on another power play with 8:46 left to go in this second period.
He knew he did it when he did it.
Yeah, he did. He knew exactly when that happened. What's that? I know. We all are feeling it right now, trust me. Face off coming to the Stingrays' glove side of the goaltender as Kozak takes the draw, gets it back the way to Grimes. Grimes fires through traffic wide. Again, on the back end, Stingrays gets it cleared all the way down deep into the Rabbit zone. Browerman's going to chase after it. Browerman gets to it first. Passing it up through center, picked up by the Stingrays. Grimes again going for it. 1:24 left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. Grimes taps it back to Browerman. Browerman taps it up to Kozak. Kozak making his way through. Shoot, save. Stingrays goaltender. Not letting much through, not letting anything through that's being delivered by the Rabbits right now. No change in the line for the Rabbits. Kozak takes the face-off, gets it back to Williamson. Williamson sends it through the legs of the Stingrays. Stingrays able to get it back to center. Browerman tapping it back, deflects off the skates as Williamson gets a chance to go in. Williamson fires, deflects up and out of play with 1:06 left to go in the power play for the Rabbits and 7:52 left to go in this period. I'm looking over here and I can't see the top of the numbers, but there's a score clock right behind me. All right, fresh legs on the ice as McMullen wins that face-off, shot wide by Reagan. Poole at the blue line trying to stop it as the Stingrays come through once more. They're going to call Reagan on a trip on that. He just cut him off. It was a cutoff on that one. So it's going to be even strength here now for the next 54 seconds. Yeah. We're going to be 4-on-4 for the next 54 seconds as Reagan goes into the box to serve that penalty. Hemi, Poole on the back end on defense with McMullen and Lauer out there on the ice. Hemi. It's in his face mask. All right. I've never seen this many like puck getting stuck cage issues going on. Yeah. Stingrays on that face-off win, gets it over by McGovern. Hits the side of the post. Poole looking to get him out to the side. Once more, setting it up in front of McGovern and not able to make that connection as it comes around the backside of the net again. Stingrays with it once more. Dropping it back from the circle. Shot, saved by McGovern. Poole again with it in the corner. He's got his stick trapped up in there, but it's going to be Lauer able to get it cleared deep into the Stingray zone, but it is going to be icing on the Rabbits with 6:54 left to go here in this period. We're going to go all the way back. 8 seconds left to go in 4-on-4, and then the Rabbits are going to be on that penalty kill. Face-off coming to McGovern's glove side with Ditsunin taking the face-off. Grimes out there with Browerman and Fogler. Puck comes loose as Browerman gets in there. Browerman shoveling it up along the side of the boards. It gets deflected deep again to the side of McGovern. Puck comes around the back side of the net once more. Stingrays with it, setting it up. Gets a shot off. Save by McGovern. 44 seconds left to go in the penalty kill for the Rabbits as the faceoff's coming to McGovern's glove side. Ditsunin once more taking that faceoff. Stingrays win it, but Ditsunin able to push his way through. Ditsunin kicking it into high gear. He goes through the legs. Puck gets batted to the side, back over to the corner, and the Stingrays pick it up. Stingrays with it through center ice, lobbing it up high and deep into the Rabbits' territory. Ditsunin calming it down, clearing it all the way deep into the Stingrays' territory with 18 seconds left to go in the penalty for Reagan. Stingrays once again making a move into the Rabbit zone by dumping it in deep around the backside of the net. Poole in the front. They're patting it over to the side as the puck comes all the way down deep again into the Stingray zone. Reagan back on the ice. We're at full strength once more here in Jacksonville. Sturba passes it to Poole. Poole back to Sturba. Sturba lobbing it up and into the Stingray zone. It gets batted down at center ice as Sturba takes it away. Looking to split the difference. Jobs it back over to Fogler. Fogler fires. Puck is loose. I'm sorry, it was Alcaves. Takes a shot. Doesn't make it through traffic. Poole batting it down and dumping it back in deep into the Stingray zone. Save by Stingray's goaltender.
Whoa!
Hey, you can't do that. No, you can't. He's here.
I started.
He started it. You're his proxy. You're his proxy.
How can it be his proxy when I started?
Face off coming now to the stick side of Stingray's goaltender with Alcaves taking the face off. Sturba rushing in to try and get a piece of it. Gets in and stops it. Score! A goal by number 4, Jaden Ditsunin, with the assist coming from, it looked like both Alcaves and Dylan Alcaves and Braden Sturba. Rabbits putting them back up on the ice, or on the boards now, with 4:59 left to go here in this second period. Alcaves again, taking the face off, looking to get it around to the side once more. As Sturba has it, gets it up the way over to Ditsunin. Ditsunin with another opportunity and not able to pull the trigger on that one. Ditsunin stuck up in the corner. Alcaves with it. Stingrays take it away. Stingrays through center, looking to get around Hemi. Hemi not able to stop him, but don't worry, Reagan's there to push it to the side as Hemi bats it over to the corner and up to the top of the ice. Stingray sending it back around the backside of McGovern again. Reagan cycling it around the boards, up the way, over to McMullen. McMullen with it. I'm sorry, not McMullen, Sturba. Stingrays going for it as Reagan picks it up deep in the Rabbit zone. Reagan turns it around as Resendez now on the ice. Stingrays coming around the backside of McGovern. Williamson trying to get to it, but it's going to be Kozak guiding the way through. Passing it up to the top of the ice over to Williamson. Williamson drops it back to Resendez. Resendez not able to get his stick fully on that puck. And the Stingrays pick it up once more. Resendez with the takeaway. lobbing it back towards center ice, deep into the Stingray zone. Williamson hot on his tail as the Stingrays look to clear it. They do. Back to center ice. Stingrays with it in the Rabbit zone. Pulls the trigger. Save by McGovern. Actually, it was funny. Last game, he got up, went one, we got a score. He went up, got one, they got a score. It was just like all three of you go at once, okay?
Yeah.
We got
Sit down.
buzzer sounded on that one. Not sure. 3:16 left to go here in this second period. As a face-off here, it is going to be Kirschbaum kicking it over to this side, getting it to Schaefer. Schaefer now able to move it out to center ice. At center, they dump it in deep into the Stingrays, or into the Rabbit zone. Sorry, it was the Stingrays that dumped it deep into the Rabbit zone. Shot deflected off of the side by Browerman. Browerman able to get it cleared. Stingrays with it. Not able to get a shot off through the slot as it comes wide of McGovern. Again, from the circle, from the point, shoot, score. Hit the top, hit the glove side corner. As the Stingrays go up 3-1 over the Rabbits with 2:44 left to go here in this second period. Still a lot of hockey left to go here in Jacksonville. You just need to go up to the glass and beat on it. Go for it. McMullen taking the face off. Dumping it in deep into the Stingray zone. Stingrays pick it up. Stingrays taking it away, looking to split the difference between Hemi and Poole. Poole getting his stick in there along with Fogler. Poole coming up with it, lobbing it back again, not able to get it cleared as the Stingrays stop it at that blue line. Hemi looking to try and stop it as the puck comes around again to the side. Poole getting in on it. Nice little shovey shove there.
Saying hi.
Yeah, pushing him out of the way. But he gets a face full of glass there too. But he's not giving up as that puck is stuck up there against the boards. McMullen comes up with it. Under 2 minutes to play here in this second period. Stingrays sending it up against the glass once more. Poole with it. He's got it at center. He's going to make a drive for it. Looking to get through. Taking a shot. Puck deflected up and into the air as Fogler tries to settle it down. Fogler now moving it into the Stingray zone. They get around Poole as it gets up to the top corner. Alcabe's going after it. Shot deflected high. High stick coming in off the stick of, I think, number 5, White. With 1:18 left to go in this second period. Oh my gosh. Alcabe's on the faceoff, getting it back all the way over to Reagan. Grimes tapping it up to the top of the boards. Yatsunin trying to backhand clear it. Oh, that was a stinger off of the skate and inside shin of Alcabe's. Sturba, great pass over to Yatsunin. Grimes from the blue line tries to fire one off. Again, less than a minute to go here in this second period. Grimes with it. Pinned up against the blue line. Puck comes loose once more as the Stingrays find it, sending it towards McGovern. McGovern batting it away. "20 seconds left to go in the period. They've got it pinned up against the boards just to the stick side of McGovern and slowly making their way around to the other side. Yatsunin with it, passing it up the way to Sturba. Sturba lobs it to center. Stingrays got it. 10 seconds to go here in the period.
Go!
Alcave's able to get it cleared out, and that is going to be the end of this second period. Thanks for joining us here live on the KPHN, where we are at the Jacksonville Holiday Classic Tournament. This is game 3 for your 18U Daytona Swamp Rabbits, who are currently sitting 2-0 in this tournament. But guess what? So is the Stingrays. They are also sitting at 2-0. We are going to be playing tomorrow at 3 p.m. For the Blue Division Championship. The Stingrays are actually in a different division. They are in the red division for 18U. This is the one cross match that was happening for the red and blue divisions, and it's turning out to be a pretty good game so far. So Rabbits just need to continue to keep up going with the communication, and got to get those passes on point. All right. As we head here to center ice to get started on this third period, it's 14 minutes on the clock here for this period. 1, 2, 3 Rabbits. Let's go, Rabbits. Kozak coming in to take the face off, which means Resendez and Williamson are going to be out there on the ice as well. On the back end, it's going to be Poole and Grimes. Browerman. Puck comes to the top of the boards there as Williamson tries to go after it. Poole trying to keep it in, gets caught up on his skate, and he got caught up with the Stingray player. So here they come back into the Rabbit zone. Kozak picks it up, skates it around the backside of McGovern. Kozak up to Resendez. Resendez not able to hold on to the puck as the Stingrays go in once more. Puck coming in deep again into the Stingray zone. Stingrays clear it back out to center. Reagan playing it up the boards, getting it up the way to Williamson. Williamson cross ice around the way over to Resendez. Resendez making his way through now from the circle. Dropping it back to Kozak. Kozak shoots. Gets deflected in. Traffic by the Stingrays player. They get it around Reagan. They're looking to get a shot up, and we're going to have a shot deflected off the side post. Reagan picks it up once more. Reagan with it. Saucering it over, trying to get it cleared. Stingrays keeping it in at the blue line. From the side, shot wide of McGovern. Picked up once more by Reagan. Reagan to Resendez. Again, shot, top shelf, score. All right, here we go with 12:38 left to go in this game. Kirschbaum taking the face-off. McMullen with the puck now. Skating that red line with the Stingrays. Looking to get around Hemme. Hemme pushing him out to the top corner. They get it set up in front of McGovern once more. And a save by McGovern. That's a whole nother story. Shot deflected in traffic on the Stingrays as the Rabbits looking to get it out of their zone. Lauer moves it up the way, gets it to Fogler. Fogler moving it in and stripped away there at the blue line. Hemme gets it up the way to Grimes. Grimes gets it over to McMullen. McMullen fires way wide. Again, Hemme tried to get up to that blue line, not able to get to it in time as he dumps it in to the Stingray zone. Stingrays picking it up, moving it through center. Poked out of the way there by Hemi. Shot deflected by McGovern. Through the slot, shot. Puck is lost, it's wide. Puck is lost again on McGovern, and he's got it now. Grimes getting tangled up with two Stingrays over there along the side. All right, face-off coming to the stick side of McGovern. Kirschbaum wins that face-off, getting it back to Reagan. Reagan looking to send it. He gets it all the way down into the Stingray zone. Stingrays are going to get to it first. Bismano out there on the ice going after it. Puck comes loose again. Down deep into this Rabbit zone. Reagan's going to get to it once more. Reagan sends it up the boards, gets it up the way to Schaefer. Kirschbaum comes in with it. Kirschbaum trying to make his way through traffic. Gets caught up. Kirschbaum once again trying to make it past that blue line. They try to get around Poole. Poole stops him, unbeknownst to him, but he stopped him. Forward pass up the way to Schaefer, over to Kirschbaum. Kirschbaum takes it into the zone, dumping it into Stingrays territory. It pops back out again. Looking to get around Reagan. Once more, it deflects off of Reagan's brand new skates. Again, they send it up the way in front of McGovern. Shot, deflected. Reagan with it. Saucers it high and deep into the Stingray zone. It's going to be icing on the Rabbits. With 10:08 left to go in this game, we're going to go all the way back. Here we go on the outside there. Seeing some comments popping up here on the feed. Just want to say thanks for watching. And also, yes, they are in the championship game for the blue division. The Stingrays are in a red division. And so, therefore, they will be in their own championship game tomorrow, as both teams are the two highest pointed teams in their respective divisions. So regardless of that one, that's what's going to happen. Grimes standing him up high around the backside of McGovern. Again, around the backside of the net. Puck gets caught up against the post. Stingrays are going to come up with it in the corner, but not without a fight. Here comes... Oh. Here we go. Penalty coming up against... Penalty coming up against number 18, or number 10 again. He's ejected from the game. Yep, he'll be out today and tomorrow on that.
Well, it's sort of implied to whack someone when they're laying on the ice.
And that official... And he is out. The head coach is having words with the official over there. He did not eject him, but we got to get people in the box for this one here. Yep. All right. All right, Moran's out, waving to his team as he goes over. Yeah. All right, Poole from the top of the blue line, shoveling it back over to Williamson. Williamson back to Poole. Poole fires! Oh, sorry, he's due to get one real soon. All right, gets it up to Poole. Poole again from the circle, shot wide. Puck comes out again as Poole goes after it once more. Poole sending it back to center ice. It gets deflected out of the way. Poole's got it. Sending it up the way to Williamson. Williamson trying to hold on to that puck, but Stingrays are right there on him. Williamson, little kick in his step. Puck bouncing on some rough ice over there. As Poole steps up to try and strip that puck away, Reagan steps up to grab it. Poole with it, passing it up the way over the side again. As it comes deep once more, Poole's going to get to it in the corner. 1 minute to go in the power play for the Rabbits. Resendez with the puck, making his way into the zone. Looking to center it up over to Williamson. Williamson just a little too far behind on it. Gets it to Kozak. Kozak with it. Kozak. He's got Resendez. Resendez not able to get the redirect to go the direction he wants. Resendez again trying to get it. Here it comes once more deep into the Rabbit zone as Browerman goes after it. 24 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. Rabbits not able to hold on to it at the blue line. Puck deflects to the top of the ice. Reagan getting in there. McMullen trying to get in on it. McMullen's coming up with the puck now. As we are back at full strength here now on the ice. $15 back in the box again. 15 back in the box as it is going to be Browerman. Nope. It is Browerman taking the penalty. We're 4-on-4 now. Yeah, these two are going after each other. It is not going to be pleasant when they both get out of the box. Oh, nice shot by McMullen. Just missing it as Grimes not able to stop it at the blue line. These two still have not shot up at each other. I don't know what's more entertaining here. All right. So the Rabbits are on a power play now.
Well, now he has a play friend. Maybe he'll stop job.
All right. No clue what's happening at this point. With 6:48 left to go in this game, Al Caves is going to take the face-off. It's in to the right. That means Sturbis to his left with Grimes and Hemi on the back end. Al Caves on the face-off. Puck gets stopped there at the circle as Ditsunen grabs it. Ditsunen not able to hold on to it. Hemi with it. Shoveling it back over to Grimes. Grimes setting it up to the top of the ice to Sturba. Sturba to Al Caves. Al Caves back to Sturba. Sturba with a shot. Denied. Once more. Oh! As it's going to be Grimes getting to it at the circle. Cycling it around the backside of the net. Over to Al Caves once more. Al Caves to Ditsunen. Ditsunen in position. Just not able to get that puck to bounce the way they needed to today on this game. All right, Stingrays making another shot. Making another go. Save by McGovern. Started on the feed. All right, face-off coming to the stick side of McGovern as it's Kozak in at center. Kozak kicking it back of the way over to Reagan. Reagan getting it up and out of the zone to center ice. It's going to be Resendez. Resendez gets it up the way to Reagan. Reagan holding on to it. Reagan tapping it in. Keeping it in play. Gets it back to Resendez. Resendez slowing it down. Shoots through traffic. It's wide. Stopped at the blue line by Reagan again. He's sending it up against the boards once more. Reagan at the top of the ice. Poole down below at the blue line. As it comes out, Poole's going to stop it. in the rabbit zone. Pool sending it over to Zendez once more. Icing yet again with 25 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. We're going to go all the way back. Understatement of the year here, as we've got McMullen taking the face-off. Comes over to the side again once more. Reagan gets it up the boards over to Lauer. Lauer is able to get it over to the side to McMullen once more. Stingrays have it at center ice. Stingrays dump it in deeper on the backside of McGovern. Reagan going after it. 13 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rabbits. Stingrays with it. They look to set it up in front of McGovern. It's wide. Vogler now on the go. Gets it past center into Rabbit zone or into the Stingray zone. Takes a shot. Puck is loose and a save. 4:44 left to go in this game. Rabbits trail 4-1. 15-7 still chirping at each other. As Browerman comes and stays on the ice. McMullen taking that face off. Stingrays win it. Stingrays making the drive again through center towards McGovern. There we go. Gets pushed out again to the side. Shot on goal. Saved by McGovern. .434 left to go in the game. Face off coming to the stick side of McGovern. Again, quick shot right off of the face-off by the Stingrays. They cycle it around the backside of McGovern as the Rabbits try and get that puck cleared. It's going to be Lauer with it. Lauer bouncing it off the boards, getting it back to McMullen. McMullen kicking it into gear here in the Stingray zone. Tried to send it, but gets pushed out of the way. Browerman trying to stop it at the blue line. Puck gets stopped spinning there. Stingrays have it. A little offsides, maybe not. Browerman now has it around the backside of McGovern. Browerman taps it up the way over to the side to Vogler. Vogler gets it over the way to Lauer. Lauer not able to hold on to it. Shot off the inside post. I don't think there's an option for a save here for me to hit post on that one. As it comes all the way down deep into the Stingray zone for icing with 3:36 left to go in this game. We're going to go all the way back. Don't forget, join us tomorrow for the championship game for the Blue Division for your 18Us. That is going to be this Daytona Swamp Rabbits. We won't know who we will be taking on. It'll either be the Thunder or the Raptors. We played the Raptors Friday night. We played the Thunder this morning. Kirschbaum able to kick it out along the side. Puck comes loose out to center ice as the Stingrays with it once more. Stingrays moving it back into the Rabbit zone. From the slot, shot, saved by McGovern. Gosh, I'm getting too much of. Faceoff is coming to the glove side of McGovern. Kirschbaum taking the draw with Schaefer on one side and Cusmano on the other. Again, Schaefer deflects it with his skate as Cusmano tried to get in on it. Puck comes to the top of the ice again. Stingrays keeping it in play. Puck comes around to the bottom of the ice in the Rabbit zone. Cusmano comes in from behind as Reagan tries to get it picked out of there. Stingrays with it. Coming around the backside once more. Reagan with the puck. Sending it up the board. Stopped by the Stingrays. They center it up. Cusmano gets his stick in there to swing it out of there, but the Stingrays relentless on it, able to hold on to it. Hemi in the corner. Gets it over to Kirschbaum. It pops over to the near side corner where it's going to be Schaefer. Nope, I'm sorry, Reagan with it. Reagan tries to clear it. It gets dumped back in deep again into the Rabbit zone. Reagan again up the boards. Clears once more out to center ice. Stingrays with it. Off the glass. Back to the blue line or red line at center. And now deep into the Stingray zone. Stingrays with it with a minute 55 left to go in this game. Stingrays once more as Browerman on the ice with it. Dropping that puck back to Poole. Poole cross ice over to Ditsunen. Ditsunen going after it. Ditsunen up the way to Browerman. Browerman drops back to Ditsunen. Ditsunen to Browerman. Browerman shoots off of the rebound. It's missed. Ditsunen fires wide. Again, Browerman with it. Poole chasing it down. He's going to get to it first. Taking it around the backside of McGovern. Passing it up the way to Sturba. Sturba playing it off the boards over to Alcaves. Alcaves tried to shovel it back over to to Ditsunen, but it gets picked up by Browerman. Browerman to Poole. Poole up the way to Sturba. Sturba tried to redirect. Ditsunen picks it up. Ditsunen to Poole over to Browerman. Just back to Sturba. Sturba to Ditsunen. Ditsunen making the drive. Minute to go here in Jacksonville as Sturba gets clothesline there as the Stingrays make one more shot in the Rabbit zone. Shot off that post one more time. Here comes Reagan. But it gets deflected in the air, batted down. Stingrays backhand shot towards McGovern. It's wide. Ditsunen getting to it in the corner. Shot saved by McGovern, and Browerman and 15 getting into it once more. Browerman's off the ice. All right, with 15 seconds left to go in this game. He got under his skin. That's what happened. And you cannot let that happen here. All right, that is going to be it for us here as the clock runs down to the final second. As the Rabbits fall to the Junior Stingrays 4-1 here in Game 3 of this Jacksonville Holiday Classic. Thanks for joining us here live on the KPHN. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome here. Lots of emotions running here on this game. But hopefully tomorrow their heads will be on firmly as we go into that championship game for this tournament against either the Raptors or the Thunder at 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Again, keep an eye here on the KPHN for that, and we will see you then. Again, hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome. As always, let's go Rabbits. No, I think they wanted to do a jersey swap with Kirschbaum, but I don't know that it was for the reason they wanted to do a jersey swap. Jersey swaps usually good sportsman type things happening. So yes, it was them still talking crap.